Okay, so I'm back in Reno right now, and been on a plane all day, home for Christmas right now. Going to my favorite gym in the entire world, Stimulus, and it is leg day today. So I'm sort of back on a powerlifting split right now, but not really for any specific reason other than I just enjoy it and I feel good. And, I go through these more bodybuilding phases. I go through these more holistic and integrated functional fitness phases, but I've really pretty consistently come back to more powerlifting, really heavy sets. I just like it, I don't think it's any more complicated than that. And I don't know, for some reason I keep on coming back to it. Like this program specifically, I have came back to I don't know how many different times at this point. Probably at least 10 times. It's PH3 by Lane Norton, which I'm sure you can find free somewhere. But it's just a fun program and I feel strong doing it. And yeah, it's good stuff. But I probably don't have too many years left of training like this in me. Not because I'm heavy is a very relative term. And I train heavy for me. And I don't use belts, I don't use straps. You just can't keep doing this stuff forever, At some point in time, you hit 30 or your late 20s and you start having all these little freaking injuries popping up. And I don't have a ton of those things, but I can definitely feel it that, training takes me a little bit longer to recover. I'm starting to feel a little bit more beat up after sessions. But we're still keeping it going. So, yeah. I used to spend a lot of time with a really, really detailed warm-up. Like, I'm talking 15, 20 minutes. Even though I went through this brief period where I felt like I was losing a lot of strength and like I was ending up with more issues down the line. And still just had other people kind of talk me back into it, say, no, you need to warm up, you gotta do this, and that. But I was never really feeling good in the actual movements. So nowadays, I'm actually pretty strongly limiting my warm-up, like 5 minutes or so. And most of it's just to get to where I can comfortably get into the position. And then if I feel like I can, I just physically warm up, a couple minutes on a bike or treadmill. And then I get into it, First set still always feels pretty wonky though. Yeah, I'm stiff. That much time on a plane is too much. So I'm just doing 5x4 today. And I'm AMRAPing my last set to kind of gauge where I'm at as far as progress is going strength-wise. So still just warming up. It's kind of funny being back at this gym because I remember all these little things like this specific bar, how I always had to hold a little bit wider on it. You know, it's weird little things like that that you notice with different gyms, different bars, different equipment. It's all kind of got its little unique bits and ways that you use them. Okay, we're feeling good. Things feel a little heavy after that flight, but still gonna get through it. I'm gonna go a little bit wider though. So I've always had this weird pop that happens right on the outside of my calf, over my fibular head. And I'm pretty sure what it actually is my hamstring rolling over the head. Like when I get low enough, it just kind of pops over that head, right? I've seen a bunch of PTs about it, seen a ton of different movement and exercise specialists, you know, kind of nebulous terms ultimately, but people who think they know what they're doing, myself included. It's weird having something that nobody can really explain, because I feel it every single rep. It's always really uncomfortable. It's not painful, but the only way that I could think of it is kind of feels like someone just going with a rope, right? Like just kind of creating like a wave right on the outside of my knee. Yeah, not painful, but it is weird. All right. I actually broke this right wrist like a year or two ago, and I can feel it jamming just from supporting the weight on this. But anyway, we're gonna AMRAP this now. Pretty sure I got 6. Okay, moving on. Okay, so this isn't actually on my program today, but the nice thing about stimulus is I've always got a bunch of random new shit to try out. So this is a different kind of pendulum squat than what I'm used to. And one of the dudes I just talked to assures me that 10s on the top pin feel pretty good, so we're gonna see. Oh my God, I love this.
This feels so good. I'm gonna hit some partials at the bottom. I just want to do that one. See what it actually felt. I like it. I love it. So, my gym doesn't, the gym that I train at regularly right now, the hack squat's always taken. But for years and years and years, I actually didn't like hack squats because it made my knees feel like shit. But it was kind of because I got raised up in that like early training dogma of your knees shouldn't pass your toes. So I was squatting way out here and just loading straight through my knee. I never allowed that natural range to actually happen with them. But yeah, it's always gone, or it's always busy, so we're gonna try this one out. Oh man, my ankles are so tight right now, Jesus. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. I love when you're doing an exercise and you can feel yourself getting more mobile as you're doing it. Like I'm pretty sure I can bottom out in this right now. Also, I'm not wearing shoes right now. In general, if you're at a commercial gym, you probably shouldn't do that. Like, have some flat shoes. I like no bowls personally, but I don't know, I trained at this gym for 3 or 4 years or something like that, so maybe I'm allowed to, raw dog my piggies sometimes. I skipped leg extensions for a long ass time, like several years, because I was listening to like the Hodge twins or something, and they were like, oh, leg extensions don't actually build muscle, they just shape them. And I was like, well, I don't care about shaping, I just want to be big. That's not true at all. Anyway. This is a really smooth leg extension. This feels really, really good. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, when you finally let it down, it burns so fucking bad. I think probably just because you're in that stretched position at the bottom. Oh, God. Okay.
Oh, I need to get out of my house.
This is one of the machines that is that stimulus that I absolutely love. Like, I don't think I've ever seen this at another gym, but like a single leg or a kneeling single leg curl.
Yeah, no, it is. And I'm not surprised about that.
It feels so fucking good.
I'm not gonna ask.
And I don't think I've ever seen any other gym that has this.
Caffeine, make your body hurt. And I'll say, let's say. And you got a selfie. I only have
You feel it really quick. You feel it really, really quick. But it's like, the way I feel this is just like so much deeper in my hamstring than like a lying leg curl or even a seated. I have no fucking idea why, but it's good stuff. Ooh. All right, I didn't do calves, didn't do cardio. I'm actually heading to sushi with my family. This is like the first time I've had dinner with my whole family in like a year. But anyway, didn't do calves, didn't do cardio. Didn't really get as much food in today as I would have liked since I was traveling, but we're feeling okay, you know. Never really had the biggest legs, sadly. It's probably just because I'm really tall, but that's fucking everybody's excuse, you know? Oh, like, I don't got legs because I'm tall. Which is partially true. Long bellies and such. Oh, God. But I also had like, I had a hell of a time figuring out my squat and my deadlift because I kept getting bad advice. Not bad advice, just different advice from different people. And, you know, too many cooks in the kitchen. Just never really figured out proper leg training. And I think that's, I don't want to say something I'm still figuring out, but you know, you're always kind of evolving your training style. And unfortunately for me, I really like squatting and deadlifting. And it took me a long time to figure out the way I squat and deadlift. But yeah, let's go eat some sushi, guys. Later. Mwah, love you. Also, I do want to say one more thing. I know that Sam Sulek popularized this, you know, this kind of stuff. Well, I suppose more so Rich Piana did, but Sam's bringing it back, and yeah, I think it's a fun style of content. So shout out Sam for bringing this shit back. It's fun. Okay, see ya.